Got her. She's a sexy beast, though. I'll give it to her, man. She is sexy diva #1. She's the sexiest girl there.
Gada's the type of person that once she has her mindset on something, boy, it is so hard to get her off of it. For this time around, you know, we decided to do the reality show for the training team, and she was completely opposed to the cameras. She did not want the cameras. She didn't want to be in camera. She didn't want to be shown in public, and boy, I must have had like 3 one-hour conversations with her, just telling her she's not gonna look bad and that it's not what she thinks it is. And she still was just like there, no, and we even had to get Mio involved.
I wasn't sure how it was going to go this time because of the whole reality show and stuff, but it's actually awesome, especially that we have Julissa also. So Andre can try to, act like a girl and stuff like that, but it's really a disaster. So when Julissa does it, you actually get to pick up on girl stuff, so that's really awesome.
Tommy, I gotta say, I definitely don't think that race has anything to do with your ability to learn salsa, or any dance for that matter. I have to say maybe a big portion of American people maybe don't feel it, but it's because they don't listen to it. It's not in their culture. Anybody can feel anything. Me personally, I don't feel hip hop. I hear hip hop, I don't feel it inside, but it's not because I'm Puerto Rican. It's because I don't listen to it. I'm not around it enough to actually build a feel for it.
I don't think it's hard for a white man to dance this music, but I think it might take him longer to feel this music. There's a very fine line between dancing it and really feeling it.
I feel Tommy has a lack of control. It's kind of almost the same thing that Ray has. He really doesn't know how to kind of like place his body and move his feet. He's definitely not grounded.
In the very beginning, he was very motivated, Andre, and I love that about him. He was very like, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna travel over here, we're gonna compete here. And towards the end, it just started fading. He just started getting frustrated. He got more into teaching.
Julissa and I we really have different ideas. We have different styles. She comes from a long jazz and hip hop background, and I've only seen salsa. I've only seen salsa heat. I've only seen people like Santo Rico and Eddie Torres.
And I always used to look at him and be like, man, that's great. I want to be on his bandwagon. You know what I mean? I want to be like that. And he really inspired me to really get involved in it. And that's when I was like, oh man, I love the music. And that's when I just really started going off. And then he just started coming down like, oh yeah, maybe not. He started getting lazy, and that used to really frustrate me. We were always getting into fights. She felt that something should be one way, and I'm very stubborn. And if I feel that that something has to be a certain way, it has to be that way, or it's not gonna be like that. And that was definitely probably the main reason we broke off as partners. And I think we just grew apart in that sense. Like, we started having different goals, and then when I became the director of the dance team, it was I never tried to make him feel like I was higher than him, because I knew it would make him feel, I knew it was hard for him to be like, oh, the girl that I brought in is now my director or whatever.
As set partners, you never know what the future holds.
Crazy.